Hi, today we just wanted to tell you the differences between our mineral drops because they're really awesome and we love that we have them. We have three. This is our electrolyte drops and magnesium drops and fasting drops. So we wanted to tell you the differences so you would understand which application you would use them at. Chris, why don't you go ahead and tell them how much is in each thing so they can know that.
So the electrolyte drops is kind of a balanced mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. There's 125 milligrams, and this is per capful. So this little bottle right here is the pocket flask, and the cap happens to be a serving's worth. So in a capful of the electrolyte drops, there's 125 milligrams of sodium, 130 milligrams of potassium, and 45 milligrams of magnesium. Now in the magnesium drops, that's more concentrated just on magnesium. So there's 220 milligrams of magnesium, but only 30 milligrams of sodium and 35 milligrams of potassium. In the fasting drops, that one's really designed for fasting. And when you're fasting, the most important thing that you need is salt. So that has 220 milligrams of sodium per capful with just 22 milligrams of potassium and 36 milligrams of magnesium. It's kind of the leftover. It's the lowest we could get for the potassium and magnesium. It's what's naturally occurring. And all of these, in addition to those three electrolytes, those key electrolytes, they have a lot of chloride, and they also have a lot of trace minerals. The kind that you don't get from filtered water because it's been taken out. They're very vital, and it's the reason people really like the pink Himalayan salt and the Celtic gray sea salt is for those trace minerals. So it's not just salt, it also has all of those trace minerals as well.
Okay, great. So really quickly, I just wanted to tell you when you would use these. So electrolyte drops is like an everyday thing, especially when you're doing keto, because you are going to flush out your electrolytes faster, and so you're going to want to supplement with electrolytes. And there are a lot of electrolyte supplements out there, and a lot of them are really, really great. One thing that's really cool about our product is it doesn't have any sweetener or flavoring. So you can put it in anything that you want, water, a soda, coffee, whatever you feel like it. You can add it to, and it just adds a salty flavor because it just tastes like salt. Anyway, with the electrolyte drops, you use it every day. However kind of you feel what worked good for your body, and then I would use more if you're hiking or exercising or doing whatever, because you're going to deplete those electrolytes that are in your body. So that's when you use those. The mag drops I specifically wanted to carry because I've been supplementing with magnesium at night and a little bit in the mornings because I've been getting headaches periodically and leg cramps sometimes. And so a lot of times the electrolyte drops, if you're doing it every day, will be enough magnesium for that. But depending on what your body needs or how much stress you have or whatever, you may need to supplement with magnesium in addition to that. So I take it to help me sleep and to help with headaches and to help with leg cramps. And so that's mostly what we recommend you use it for. And
we've also had a lot of people report that supplementing with magnesium will really help with mood problems like depression.
Huge.
And we have a friend who he linked to a published article showing that when type 2 diabetics were given a magnesium supplement, it improved their insulin response and lowered their blood glucose.
Which is cool.
It's really cool. Just from magnesium. That's magnesium. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's good to know. We could even link that article somewhere if you wanted. And then the fasting drops is sodium, so much sodium, so that when you're fasting, you maybe wouldn't need to use this as much. You just want to use this, and you'd want to use a lot. How many capfuls did you say?
So one of our friends who does a lot of stuff with fasting, she said that based on the recommendations that they have, as far as how much sodium you need a day, you would probably want between about 10 to maybe 15 servings worth. This little bottle right here holds 10 servings worth. So if you were doing fasting and you weren't wanting to have anything else during the day, You could do probably a bottle, one of these little bottles worth, in all of your water, and maybe a bottle and a half. And that would give you all of the sodium that you need for the entire day, as well as the other trace minerals that are so important.
So we could even carry these in a bigger bottle if anybody tells us that they want us to, because it really, really helps with fasting. And yes, you can just add salt to your water. That's not a big deal. The nice thing about this is it doesn't leave anything in the bottom of your glass. And like I said, it doesn't have any random other things in it. No fillers, no flavors, no sweeteners, no any of that. Just the trace minerals and then the 3 that we've said.
And the type of minerals that is in this, you'll notice that it is a liquid. All of the minerals are completely dissolved right now. It's in the highest bioavailable form that you can possibly get. The magnesium happens to be magnesium chloride, which really is absorbed well. And so, like Miriam said, when you add the fasting drops to your water, with typical sea salt, when you add that to your water, you're going to end up with kind of sand on the bottom of your glass, and it's going to have kind of a dirty taste to it. This doesn't have any taste at all. It just, well, other than it tastes salty.
Like salt.
Yeah.
But it doesn't leave anything in your glass, and really you can put it in anything. So.
And the magnesium does have a slight bitter taste, depending on how much you put in. And we don't recommend doing an entire day's dosage all in one go.
Yeah.
Just, it's a little bit hard for your body to absorb that much magnesium that fast. So you want to do maybe half of a cap early in the morning and then half of a cap before bed, something like that.
Or halfway through the day. You know, whenever you feel like you need it. I always just make sure I take a little bit at night for sure, because it really does help me fall asleep.
Yep.
I have a hard time falling asleep. It's always been my challenge. So.
Yep. So thanks for joining us, and hopefully you know more now about the different electrolyte supplements that we carry.
Have a good day.